Hurricane Irma way out in the Atlantic. Now, it's not going to bother us this holiday weekend. So if you have some Labor Day plans, head out to the beach or boating, that all looks just fine. In fact, our weather will cooperate the next couple of days. This is for the following weekend if it even gets close to us here. See the eye filling in a little bit. It's a Cat 2 now, 110-mile-per-hour winds. Still very powerful. It's expected to strengthen after tomorrow afternoon, and then as it gets closer to the islands are in the cone right now, and it could be a Category 4 storm by then too. The closest approach to the islands will be on Wednesday, looking at the Lesser Antilles here. That's all the little islands from the Virgin Islands and stretching back to almost Puerto Rico, and then Puerto Rico in the cone after that. And the 5-day cone puts us maybe just north of the island of Hispaniola here, northeast, and that would be Thursday afternoon. So still we have many days to go, and then possibly near the Bahamas on Friday and Saturday, and possibly it's the closest approach to us by Saturday, Sunday. Now, the reason it's going to really crank up to a Cat 4, possibly even a Category 5, look at this water here. It's going from right now maintaining Category 2 and 3, kind of fluctuating in 80 to 84 degree water. It's going to move into 84 to 86 degree water, then it'll strengthen. Then when it gets near the Bahamas, look at this big swath. 86 to 88 degree water, and even hotter than that here near Andros. Very warm water, and this warm water is what fuels these hurricanes, acts like jet fuel there and really gets them cranking. One of the ingredients, not all of them, is one of the ingredients. Now, the model guidance very tightly clustered here as it's supposed to move to the south a little bit and then start the curve to the north. Looking at still the possibility, though, that it could brush the island. Some of the models do that. And then as we go through time here, we look at making that curve up to the right here. And then after that, still in question. I've seen everything from straight up the Chesapeake to New York City to Boston. That's what these models do. They're going to fluctuate back and forth. There's no way to tell right now exactly where this thing's going to go. We just have to keep a close eye on it here. This is a week away in this area right here. Look, Sunday night, it's the end of these lines here. So we still got a long way to go to watch this one here, and you got to keep a close eye on it. Now, the two most reliable models, we talk about them all the time, the GFS, or the American model, and the European model here, ECM. We'll compare them side-by-side comparison. You see the GFS a little bit farther north when it comes to the islands. Then we get a little bit closer. The GFS shows it hooking up to the north and to the right there a lot sooner and a lot quicker than the European. European, well down to the south, gets really close and into the Bahamas. And then this is by September 10th here. We see possibly the GFS has it going up the Chesapeake, and the European, the latest one of it, has it, well, staying offshore. The earlier ones did not have that. It had it making landfall somewhere along the East Coast. Now, I didn't want to forget about, there is another one here. I don't want to worry anybody, but it has a 70% chance to develop coming up on the heels of Irma here, just to the south and west of the Cabo Verde Islands. So we'll keep an eye on that. Some of the models do want to spin it up, so something to watch here, but this is well after Irma. Now, again, that's not going to bother us this weekend. This weekend looks beautiful. Some folks on